Dora's Chicks by Julie Sykes and illustrated by Jane Chapman. One morning Dora opened her eyes. Her 6 fluffy chicks were beginning to stir. "My chicks will be hungry," clucked Dora. "I better go and look for their breakfast." Dora hopped out of the hen house and into the yard. She was only gone for a minute, but when she came back, the hen house was empty. "Where are my 6 chicks?" cried Dora. Quickly Dora ran over to the farmyard and over to the pigsty. "Hello, Penny," she called. "I've lost my chicks. Have you seen them?" "Sorry, Dora. I'm feeding my piglets. I haven't had time to notice where your chicks have gone," oinked Penny. Dora watched the piglets rushing towards their mother. But who was that following them? It was one of her chicks. "Stop!" she clapped. "Chicks don't suckle for their food." Dora hopped after her chick and rescued it before it got trampled. "One chick's safe," said Dora, feeling a little happier. "But that leaves 5 to find." Dora and her one chick went down to the pond. Duffy Duck was there, getting her ducklings into line. "Hello, Duffy," called Dora. "I've lost some chicks. Have you seen them?" "I'm teaching my ducklings to fish for their food," quacked Duffy. "I haven't had time to see where your chicks have gone." Dora watched the ducklings splash into the water. The last one couldn't keep up. Suddenly, Dora realised it wasn't a duckling at all. It was another of her chicks. "Wait!" cried Dora. "Chicks don't fish for food. They can't swim." Dora chased after her chick and only just stopped it from jumping into the water. "2 chicks safe," said Dora, feeling quite pleased. "But that leaves 4 to find." Dora continued on her search. On the way past the big barn, she stopped to look inside. Honey Horse was showing her foal how to eat hay. "Hello, Honey," called Dora. "I've lost some chicks. Have you seen them?" "Sorry, Dora, but I'm far too busy with my foal to notice chicks," neighed Honey. Sadly, Dora hopped towards the door. But who was that climbing the haystack? "2 of my chicks," cried Dora with relief. Quickly she rescued them before they slipped and fell. "Chicks don't eat hay," said Dora as she chivied her brood over to the door. Back in the sunlight, Dora counted her chicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I have 6 chicks, so 2 are still missing. Dora searched everywhere for her last 2 chicks. She searched in the yard and she searched in the orchard. She squeezed under the gate and saw Ringo Robin on the other side of the lane pulling up worms to eat. "Cheep, cheep, cheep," cried Dora's chicks, feeling hungry. "We want breakfast." Dora was just about to turn back when she saw her 5th chick crossing the lane to reach Ringo and his worms. "Don't move," ordered Dora. "You must never cross a road without looking both ways first. You might get hurt." Ringo flew over to see what all the fuss was about. "Goodness, what a lot of chicks," he explained. "Yes," said Dora, "but I have 6 chicks, so 1 is still missing." Dora and her chicks hopped through the top field. They flapped across the bottom field. They passed the cowshed and the dog kennel, and all the time Dora kept looking for her 6th chick. The other 5 chicks were tired. "We're hungry," they complained. At last Dora knew she must take the chicks home and feed them. Sadly, she headed back to the hen house. The little chicks hurried after her. "Cheep, cheep, cheep," they cried. "Breakfast." Dora saw the grain scattered in the yard, but she didn't feel hungry. "Where is my 6th chick?" she clucked. "Here I am," cheeped a tiny voice. Dora's sixth chick was already back in the yard tucking into breakfast. Happy tears splashed down Dora's eyes. At last all her chicks were home again. "Excuse me, Dora, can you help me? I need to find some moss for my nest." It was Ringo Robin. "I'm sorry, Ringo," said Dora, "but I'm far too busy looking after my 6 chicks."